Step into the tumultuous life of Cleopatra, the last pharaoh of Egypt. Her journey is one of political intrigue, romance, and immense struggle. This is the story of the sacrifices Cleopatra made in her quest for power and the legacy she left behind. Cleopatra was born in 69 BC in Alexandria, Egypt, into the turbulent Ptolemaic dynasty. Her family, descended from one of Alexander the Great's generals, was known for internal strife and betrayals. Cleopatra's father, Ptolemy XII, was an unpopular ruler, often seen as a puppet of Rome, which caused unrest among his people and courtiers. As a child, Cleopatra witnessed the betrayal and exile of her father, forced out by a revolt. This exposed her to the brutal realities of power. Ptolemy XII fled to Rome, leaving Cleopatra and her siblings in a precarious position. The years of her father's absence were marked by instability and danger, as rivals vied for control of the throne. Ptolemy XII regained the throne with Roman support, but the cost was high. Cleopatra's father heavily taxed the Egyptian people to repay his debts to Rome, further alienating his subjects. The family's return to power was fraught with tension, and Cleopatra learned early on the importance of political alliances and the ever-present threat of betrayal. At 18, Cleopatra became co-ruler with her 10-year-old brother, Ptolemy XIII. Her initial reign was challenged by opposition from courtiers and advisors who resented her influence. Cleopatra quickly realized that to maintain power, she would need to outmaneuver her own family. The siblings' rivalry intensified, leading to Cleopatra's eventual expulsion from Alexandria. In 48 BC, a coup led by Ptolemy XIII's advisors forced Cleopatra into exile. She retreated to Syria, where she gathered an army to reclaim her throne. With the arrival of Julius Caesar in Egypt, Cleopatra saw an opportunity. She famously smuggled herself into Caesar's presence, wrapped in a rug, to plead her case. This bold move marked the beginning of a significant alliance. Cleopatra's charm and intelligence won Caesar's support. Together, they defeated Ptolemy XIII, and Cleopatra was restored to the throne. Their alliance was both political and romantic, resulting in a son, Ptolemy XV, also known as Caesarion. However, this alliance made Cleopatra a target of Rome's political enemies, as many saw her influence over Caesar as a threat. In 44 BC, Caesar was assassinated, plunging Rome into chaos. Cleopatra returned to Egypt, now a single mother and ruler, facing increasing pressure from Rome. She needed a new protector and found one in Mark Antony, one of Rome's most powerful generals. Their relationship was both a passionate romance and a strategic alliance. Cleopatra's relationship with Antony aimed to create a powerful Eastern empire. However, their union angered Rome, especially Octavian, Caesar's adopted son and heir, who saw them as a direct threat. Antony and Cleopatra's combined forces were eventually defeated at the Battle of Actium in 31 BC, a disaster that marked the beginning of the end for both. Back in Alexandria, Cleopatra and Antony's situation grew dire. Octavian's forces closed in, and betrayal was rampant. Antony, misled to believe Cleopatra had committed suicide, took his own life. Cleopatra, now alone, prepared to meet her fate with the same determination that had marked her reign. On August 12, 30 BC, as Octavian's forces entered Alexandria, Cleopatra chose to end her life rather than be paraded as a prisoner in Rome. According to legend, she allowed an asp, a venomous snake, to bite her. Her death marked the end of the Ptolemaic dynasty and the beginning of Roman control over Egypt.